Right, let's all Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to go through all the rhythm parts from I Think I Know. Well, pretty much all the rhythm parts anyway, because there's so many overdubs on Be Here Now, it's just a nightmare for trying to transcribe. So there's quite a few different sections, but it's all quite simple chords as per normal Oasis rules, basically. There's not even like bar chords or anything like that, it's all pretty standard stuff. So a couple of times I'm going to give you some options of chords, and the ones I prefer to play, and it sounds like there might be guitars doing different things. As I said, there's loads of overdubs on this album. Yeah, really cool song, in the key of D. It's just like a lot of their stuff, really. It's got a very Oasis-y feel, which sounds weird to say, but it really, really does. I've already done the solos to it, so if you want to check that video out, you can find the link in the description below, somewhere down there. I'll have that. But yeah, so this is going to be all the rhythm parts, effectively, all the main rhythm parts. So basically, as usual of my my pieces, the first bit I'm going to play through the intro, then I'm going to talk you through what I've done. I'm going to do that then for each section. We've got an intro, verse section, we've got a bridge, a chorus, and then there's another section over the third solo. So there's a few different bits to do, but as I say, there's not really any tricky chords in there. It's all pretty standard stuff. So that being said, let's just crack on. So the next thing you hear will be me basically playing through that intro. Okay guys, so pretty simple, that's the intro. If you want to learn the solo from that, I've already done a video on that, check out the link in the description, as I've already mentioned. So pretty simple chords, pretty much what you would expect in the key of D as well. We've got a D, an E minor, a G, a B minor, which is the relative minor, and an A. So yeah, 1, 4, 5, and a 6 minor, and a 2 minor as well, which is quite cool. The first move, D to E minor, is a nice one. So that being said, let's crack on. The main feeling of this is that quite often we're moving chord on an up strum, so we're moving half a beat earlier than you'd normally expect. You expect to move on the beat, and we're kind of moving off the beat. Very common Oasis thing to do, but that's what we've got in this song. First chord D, we're going to go down, 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 up, down. Then on that E minor, the second chord, I'm going to go up, up, down. Then on the G, I'm going to go up, up, down, up. But I'm going to move chord on that final up, so my hand's effectively off the guitar, because I'm going to move to a B minor and I just need the time. And I'm going to go down, up, down, up, up, down. Then A, up, down. G, up, down, up. And then start again, so down, 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 up, 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 down, up. There you go, that's it. So you could you know, kind of slightly change some of those down ups and it would still work as a sequence, but that sounds pretty accurate to me of what they're doing. The main thing is you've got to move on those up strums, as I say, half a beat earlier than you normally do. We go through that twice as an intro, and it's actually, the verse is the same sequence, and in this first verse we do it 4 times. So effectively the start of the song is that 6 times in a row. 2 as the intro and 4 as the verse. Yeah, that's nice and simple. So the next thing we'll do is we're going to crack on and do the bridge. Okay, so this bridge is a pre-chorus to me, but it gets called a bridge in the official tab book, so that's why I've been writing it down as. I don't know why, but I have been. So there you go. Anyway, so it's tabbed a few places and in the official book as a sus2, but I prefer playing as an A. But if you want to play it as a sus2, which is obviously where you take off that 2nd fret B string, you know, you do you. You know, if that's what you prefer, yeah, that's cool. You could convince me that that's what it sounds like, but I prefer an A. I think it sounds better. Maybe it's just because I'm playing on my own, I don't know. If I had a full band, maybe a sus2 would work. Anyway, I digress massively. Again, the main feeling of this is moving on that half a beat earlier. Not always, but most of the time. So let me try and go through this rhythm. We're doing a slightly different rhythm to the to the verse, although you could just keep doing that rhythm and it would work, to be honest, but it is slightly different, although the first bar is the same as the first bar of the verse and the intro. Down, 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 up, down. Then on that second chord, which is an E minor again, I'm going to go up, then go up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, 3 times. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? And then I'm going to go to a G. You could do a G5, which is where you take your first finger off and kill that A string because it's an Oasis song. And I'm basically going to do the same rhythm again. Up, and then 3 lots of up, down. And then I'm going to go to a D, and I'm going to go up. Again, that's the and of 4 of the previous bar. Then I'm going to start on with another up. Then I'm going to put my pinky down for a down up. That's a D sus 4. Not necessary, but it adds a nice little touch, and it's a chord that gets used a lot by Oasis. Then I'm going to go back to D, and I'm going to go down, up, down, up. And I actually do the up on that one, okay? I might be getting ready to move chord to an A, which is the next chord, but effectively I'm not moving to the next chord half a beat earlier. I'm staying on that chord, so that's bar number 4, okay? So let me just play that through, because it might be easier than me talking through the strumming, but... weird. I wanted, yeah. Anyway, that was weird. I didn't do that very as rhythmically as I would have liked, but it does kind of work. So that's what we got there. Effectively, what we're doing is the first bar's like the first bar of the intro, and then everything else is the same rhythm, where we start with an up on the and of the previous bar, and then we fill out and 2 and 3 and 4, which happens to be 3 lots of up down. Okay, so that's basically the rhythm. That's up to this point. Next chord's an A. You could do the same rhythm as before, it would work, but it sounds more like down, up, down, up, down. Then we're going to go to that E minor. And this time we are going to do that final up on the and of 4. So... like that for those 2 bars. That would be bars 5 and 6. And then I'm going to do this, as I've called it the G bit, and it's basically this. There you go, that's it. Sorry about that, someone knocked on my door. So, you could just do a G chord for 2 bars and it would probably work, but it sounds better if you throw in that F sharp note. It's going to basically be 3 Gs and then 3 with an F sharp, and then 3 Gs and 3 as an F sharp, and then 2 and 2. So it's going to be... okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... okay, so it's a 2-bar sequence effectively. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, and I'm just down-upping the whole time, so you just have to count, which is easier said than done. And we're going to go through that, as I say, twice, so it would be 2, 3, 4. Then. Okay, and that's effectively the end of the bridge. There's lots of kind of slides and pick slides and all that stuff going over the top, but just purely rhythmically, if you wanted to play this, just the rhythm parts, that's what I would do for that bit. Cool, so let's do the chorus. Okay guys, so there you go, there's the chorus. I've kind of simplified the rhythms a bit to try and make things more similar to what we've done before, so hopefully it's easy for you guys to remember. But again, as with a lot of these ones on this particular album, it's so hard to hear some of the bits because of all the different guitars going on. You know, you can kind of ad-lib a bit, as I definitely would if I was playing this, but I think this is pretty close. So there you go, that's my qualification and what we're going to go through. Now let's actually go through it. So the chords are definitely right. It's a D first. I'm going to do the same rhythm as I did right at the start of the song. Down, 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 up, down. Then to the A, up, and then up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So this time, unlike in the bridge that we've just done, we're going to finish with an up. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so basically it's an up after the D, then another up, and then we're going to do 3 lots of down up. So, and then let me roll my tone up because I've accidentally rolled that off when I got up a few minutes ago. Then we're going to do that G bit, same as before. So 3 Gs, then 3 at that with the slash F sharp, then 3 Gs, 3 with the slash F sharp, and then 2 and 2. Okay, then we're kind of now into the meat of this chorus. D to A again, exactly the same as before. Down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to go from E minor to G, exactly the same. Down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then repeat that bit. So D, down, 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 up on an A, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. E minor, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now on that bit, there is another guitar that's just kind of hitting on the chords. That should. And all they're doing is basically hitting on that D and that A, letting it ring. Then they're doing that riff, so it's open to open on that E string, and then an E minor chord. And then it's going to be open, open, 2, 3. Or open, open, 2, G. So feel free to throw that in if you prefer. Roll myself, clean my tone up a bit. Oh, a little bit more. So feel free to put that in over the top if you have a second guitar player, or do that on its own if you prefer. But I'm imagining I'm playing this on my own. Or I'm playing it for someone else to do that bit, but that is what's going on. Very, very simple, but it sounds cool. And then to end, we've got an F sharp minor 11, which if you ever played Supersonic is the chord at the start of Supersonic. So the way I'm going to play that, first finger is going to be G string 2nd fret, pinky is going to be 4th fret D, ring finger, I can't remember what my fingers are called, 4th fret A. I'm actually going to get my thumb over to get that 2nd fret on the E string. So this is a chord that gets used a reasonable amount by Oasis and other bands. I remember doing it in a Frank Turner song, sorry. I can't remember which one though. Anyway, effectively I'm going to do 2 bars of this and 2 bars of A, and I'm going to kind of do the same rhythm as I've been doing in the previous bit, you know, but not moving chords. So I'm going to go down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then move to the A and do the same thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, feel free to kind of ad-lib that and edit that a little bit if you want. I don't think it makes a huge difference. There is an arpeggio, someone picking an arpeggio over the top. It's quite hard to hear and I haven't fully tabbed it out. My apologies, but I just wanted to get this done with the rhythm parts first. Yeah, and then once we hit that A, actually that's it. That's the end of the chorus. And then straight after that there's a solo, and we just do the intro again, just exactly as before, twice through the intro sequence. Then we do this. Then we do the verse twice this time, not 4 times. We do it twice. Then we do the bridge just as before, and then we do the chorus just as we've done it. So really classic Oasis. We go intro, verse times 4, bridge, chorus, intro, verse times 2, bridge, chorus. So really, really nice, simple stuff. And then we've got for the third solo, we do have a different sequence. So let me play that through for you. Okay, on that playthrough I got overexcited and did a million G's at the end, my apologies. I'll probably edit some of those out and you might not see them, but I just got really overexcited and started making noise. Anyway, pretty simple stuff here. First bit's just E minor to G, then we get a whole mess of A's, and then we get a whole mess of G's, but not as many as the A's. First bit, E minor to G. The rhythm I was doing there was I'm just down-upping that whole first bar of E minor. Except for, again, we're going to move on that and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then again, I'm just going to fill out the rest of the bars with that G. much else to say about that. Then we've got an A. We've got 6 bars of A now. I did the first bit down up and then I did some down picks, and I think it's just do whichever you prefer. I think down pick sounds cooler. But again, it's nothing's going to sound that cool because you're just playing an A chord for 6 bars. So if you down pick it or you down up it, effectively it's going to be you're going to be going on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so it's 8 strums per bar, so 8 6s, which I believe is 48, sorry. Got there in the end. 48, 7 6s is 42, isn't it? So 48 strums, but I'd never count it. I'm just kind of going along with the song there. Then I'm going to go to that G. So there's one guitar that does a big loud, which I played on my solo version, and on this one I'm just going to chug that G 16 times, just getting louder and louder. So it's 2 bars basically, all down picks. And that's called a crescendo, where we just get louder and louder and louder and louder. Yeah, so that's that kind of third solo bit, which is a bit weird, but pretty simple. And then we do the chorus again, just exactly the same as before. And then we've got an outro solo, classic Oasis with an outro solo. That's the intro, but 4 times. Okay, so it's just that sequence again, 4 times. And then we end on a D. That's it really. Not much else to say about the song. That's all the chordy stuff. Cool. Okay guys, well thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. There's with these rhythm videos, they're always quite long because there's loads of different parts to fit in, and I always try and keep the rhythms relatively simple. So there's always like you know, you can adapt the rhythms if you want to change them slightly. It's very rare that they are really specific with rhythms, and in this particular song, as I said, there's overdubs, but there's also quite heavily distorted rhythm guitar. So it's not always as important exactly getting the downs and the ups right, but if you get the right chord, you can definitely get the right feel. As I say, a lot of Oasis songs are like that, but particularly Be Here Now, which is quite an overindulgent album. There's loads of different guitar parts, even more so than on the first 2 albums. Yeah, cool song though. I've been growing to like Be Here Now more over the last few months, more and more, which is why I've done a few in a row now. Next one won't be, I don't think. I think I'll move away from Be Here Now for a little bit. I've got my overindulgent side over and done with for a little bit. Anyway, that being said, I'm just waffling as usual at the end of these videos. I'd like to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As per usual, I'll say if you like the video, please like it. I know I should probably do that at the start of the video, but I just don't. I just can't bring myself to do it. If you like the channel and stuff, please subscribe to the channel. You know, again, that really helps. All those things really help. And please comment on the video again. I really appreciate it, and I try and reply to most of them, because less people are mean and then I don't, because who needs that in their life? Anyway, so I digress. Yeah, please check out all my social medias, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, all /Kramer Guitar. I'm just started doing a Patreon thing the last few months. I haven't really done a lot with it yet, but I'm going to do more and more going forward. So this is going up in July 18, so if this is after that, there might be some stuff up on there, more stuff up on there, so please check that out. Please help, you know, support the channel again. That all really helps me. Yeah, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon for some more cool songs. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.